What's going on, guys? Faithful Cars here, and this video is going to be a recap of 2025 and the good moments. Enjoy. And it's finished for the most part. I think it turned out pretty good. The main thing that every time I clean it I try to get off is this. Yeah, it's just dark gray at this point. And this, I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. I'm gonna have to get something special for the faded paint on the hood, or I might just get a hood with the hood scoop on it. I don't know, but I'll show you the roof in a second. Look at that roof, it looks way better. It's still a little dirty because of the sun fade on it, because of the rack, but it turned out way better. And I mean, it's not fully clean, it's just the roof. Like, it's not, doesn't matter. Got plenty of clearance because of my good suspension. But yeah, what suspension I have, well, there you go. One of the best suspension brands out there, in my opinion. This way, there's a QR code right there. Want to scan it? I don't know if you can, but yeah, pretty nice. I don't have a skid plate, unfortunately. That's another thing I want to get, but I guess in the next video I'll put on some stuff. So I have this cup holder for your phone, and it actually works perfectly for this 90s cup holder, so I might just leave that there. Well, here's the stereo. It's an Alpine, yeah, that model number. It also has Bluetooth and CDs, so it works like really good, works like perfectly, even though the speakers are pretty much blown out, 90 speakers, but it works good. Got it in there finally. I had these two hands because it like hooks in. So it's Bluetooth, and you can also, like, I think you can charge your phone through here. It works with CDs and stuff. It has like a whole bunch of settings. It's pretty cool. All right, well, I'll show you my CDs. Green Day, Offspring, Pearl Jam, some Nirvana in here somewhere. Got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Linkin Park's in there, yeah. Well, that pretty much wraps up the video. I might throw in some Padres baseball footage at the end because I'm gonna go tomorrow. Let me know what I should change about my videos when I put probably some commentary or something. Can't remember, but yeah, I'll just be making some car videos every Sunday, Saturday probably. One of those days I'll be posting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe. Alright, so this thing right here, it connects to these two, I don't know, I guess holders, and then it sits there, and then you just pull the handle if you want to cover it up, and you latch it to the headrest to the seat, so that's pretty cool. Alright, then once you do that, you just attach them in here. Pretty sure. Alright, well, bam, that's how you do it, I guess. I'm not gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's pretty cool though. It's like if you want to hide, if you have any stuff, but it might be obvious, I don't know. And also, when I actually move the fire extinguisher somewhere in the front, so it'll be hopefully fun to do. And if it's your first time watching this, I have a playlist of all the episodes of this build. But yeah. Alright, so I use a 9/16 socket, and now I'm just, there you go, got that off. And then okay, I might have to do something about that. Alright, I got this out, fire extinguisher holder. Now we left with some holes, but I'll probably, I might just put some stickers or something, like, I don't really know. Like, it's just dust, and sucks as this permanent marker. Maybe if I really wanted to, I could sand it, but it doesn't really matter. It's an old SUV. Alright, so I got these SS stem caps for the tires things, so I'm gonna put those on. I got 4 of them, And I'm gonna replace because these are old plastic ones. They're, I don't know, they're whatever, but these are just cool, so I thought getting them. They're only $1 at, you know, the place I showed you. I got all 4 stem caps on, look good. And then they will probably do like block like the dust and stuff going in there, so check if you don't have any. Just, you can get them for pretty cheap. But I prefer metal ones because, well, I feel like they'll last longer than plastic. But yeah, that's why I got these pretty much. Alright, so I'm planning to put the fire extinguisher right here. So what I did is I took this plastic clip off by just like pushing this, and then I'm gonna unscrew this and see what's there, so I can like put the fire extinguisher thing there. So yeah. Alright, so I got it off. Just unscrew the screw, and then you have to like kind of like wiggle these out. Really weird. Oh, that's what the piece looks like. And there's a lot of wires, and I think that's because there was, I think there's my dad was trying to do some speakers or an amp, but it didn't really work. I'm not sure. I mean, not all of those are, but yeah, that's what it looks like. So right here where I was trying to put the fire extinguisher, I might have to put it a little higher up. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. I'm not sure. There we go. I put the fire extinguisher there. It works. So I didn't have to drill a hole. What I did is I used an existing hole, and then I just grabbed some different hardware because the hardware they came with was too thick for the hole, big, whatever. And it was like loose, so I just tightened I put like a bolt on like right here, on like under the plastic thing, and then it worked out good, and I just did that. So it's, I mean, it's still loose a little bit, but it's not going anywhere that much. So I think that'll be good enough, just in case I ever need to use it. Hopefully not. Alright, so right now we're cleaning the little door striker with some Q-tips, some Simple Green. So hopefully that will clear up the obstruction, I guess. So the problem was this thing was all like, it was super dirty. So me and my dad cleaned it with Q-tips, WD-40, Simple Green, and then now it works. You just pull this, but we're gonna put it all back together. I'm just gonna clean it some more, and yeah. So as I was cleaning these, right, that got me thinking, I wonder how dirty these pieces are. And yeah, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. So I'm gonna clean all of these eventually. Maybe probably today. I'm not sure if I have time because it's the last day I'm at my dad's house for this weekend. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep cleaning. All right, since we got it all clean, I got the panel ready and clean some more of it because putting it back on. And then we have the wind, you know, the buttons, the handle, and then some hardware. So let's get this done. All right, for these holes I left behind, I'm just gonna probably put the screws back in because I don't really want to put tape or anything. And then for that, I might just do some sandpaper. So, all right, there we go. It looks better for now, I guess. And then I'm gonna get some sandpaper, hopefully get that off maybe. All right, before I start sanding, if I need to, I'm gonna use some Simple Green and like a little rag to get this permanent marker off, and then just clean around it. Well, good thing I didn't get too hard because it did take off some of the paint, which I kind of knew was gonna happen. But honestly, I prefer it like that than the permanent marker, so I'm gonna stop sanding. But for you, I would not use sandpaper, just Simple Green or some hard chemical that would get permanent marker if you have anything like this, that, you know, you have marker or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess it looks better on the lip. It's not too bad. I mean, when you feel over, it's almost like the same, but it just looks more tan. But yeah, and it's an old 90s interior anyway, so. But it sucks that this hole's here. I don't know why. I think it's probably because of something electrical, but I mean, yeah, at least the permanent marker's gone. It looks better. Everything packed right here. So yeah, it'll be a fun trip. Hey, do it again. and Dad. What are you guys doing? Alright, so we stopped, take a break. What's up, Dad? And someone dumped an old seat. It's kind of like a Civic or something. Then there's whatever that is. That might be a seat as well. But yeah, it's cool out here. Desert's like, yeah. Stopped at a gas station, got some lightsaber gummies. Classic. What'd you guys get?
Got some
Mike and
balls in
Ike's?
a bottle.
You got donuts? What'd you get, Eddie?
There's no protein.
I got big Indian turd.
Nice. Hey, does anyone know what these are? They're really weird. There's like a lot of them. I don't know if they're like seeds, but it's really weird. Oh, it's really weird. Guys, check out this cave. Looks like an animal would live in there. And I love the desert. Look at this. Yeah, sick. All right, we're at the campsite. Pretty cool at Ocotillo. Unloading stuff. Man, we got tents, so. Look at this big ass tent. My brother's friend got, bro.
It's a 4-person.
That's crazy. It's good. It fits 8 people. 8 people. It's crazy. Got this tarp up. It's crazy. Our own ass. Oh yeah. Oh, drift. Oh. Drift in the Sequoia in the desert. Gosh, can't wait to do mine. So we off-road to the canyons. Ocotillo. This is beautiful. Look at all these rocks. Sick.
Like a rock.
Man, that was fun driving this. This thing's cool. Gosh, if you've never been to the desert, bro, you gotta go. Alright, back at the campsite. Just chilling. Brother's over there.
Yeah, I need to lay down from there. Why are there chips on top of this?
There are so many beetles, bro. Shine a light, show the camera.
All over the floor.
Can we get our bed set up already?
Oh, I've never seen these beetles in the desert before. Luckily, we have a bug zapper, but it's working overtime. Bruh, wish I was sleeping here. We have kind of a hole in the tent. Captured it. We got our tent set up mostly. Carter's very tired. Yeah. All right, we're almost done. Next day. Yay. So yeah, we got the net going over the thing. Yeah. Alright, we got everything packed up. And, well, I already said that, but got some off-roading. Look at this view. Sick. Supposedly a meteor landed somewhere over here. I don't know. But, yeah. Hey, thanks, Dad, for taking us. Alright, stopped at this place. There used to be old cattle here. There's an old, like, little water station or something. There's this tree right here. It's pretty cool. Someone dumped some couch pads, but...
Hey, Chase, smile, fool. I had a rad one. You guys need
Might be
a
more.
more.
There's like a whole bunch of... Oh!
Yeah.
That's sick. Oh, there's the bus.
Eddie, turn on your phone.
That one's like... And we're going to be removing the hitch bumper, I guess, for like more clearance, and it'll look better anyway, and also weight reduction. So first, what I started to do is loosen up the bolts, WD-40, put the cardboard under so it won't go on the driveway. What you have to do is there's bolts here, and there's bolts right under there. So I'll show you how to do it. It should be pretty simple, I guess. I mean, it would be better with the impact. That's probably what I'll do. And also, we're gonna finally, it's way overdue, get the panel. It's just we haven't really been able to get the glue because we've been busy. Also, this part came off, so I have to glue back that on too. And yeah, just glue the moisture thing back on, even though it might not stay, but yeah. Alright, while I was spraying WD-40 on all the rest of the bolts, I noticed that I think some of the underglow or the backup light is right on there, so I'm gonna have to probably move that or something. That's one thing to note. If you have anything on here, you're gonna have to move it if you're doing this yourself. But yeah, that's interesting. So, and then there's a lot of bolts we're gonna have to take off for this thing to work, but I think we can get it done hopefully today. But the main thing, I just want to get that panel put back. But yeah. All right, first thing I'm gonna take off is this light. Looks like 10 mil or I don't know, 9 mil something screws or bolts, and then there's the wires, so we're gonna have to move that probably higher up. So I just brought some random sizes to see what will fit, and then I'll let you know. There you go. First one down, a lot to go. Man, this thing's crusty. All right, so see these little tiny screw with the washer and nut. Got that off somehow with my bare hands right here. So I gotta do another one because it was luckily it was loose enough, because I have to take this off so I can get this bracket off. So yeah. All right, finally got that clamp off with all those screws and the light thing. So I'll have to relocate that eventually or something. So yeah, and now we gotta get the bigger sizes off. So I just, like I said, I just used an 8 mil for that. Man, this car does need a wash. I don't know if you can get it on camera. Okay, yeah, you can. Washing the car. Oh, I did the best I could in the time I had, I guess. So I'm gonna put the light protectors back on, since I mean I'm not using it for now, but yeah, I did an alright job. I mean, can't get everything. And then those just those are pretty much meant to be dirty because they're rock sliders. But did a pretty good job. My dad helped glue this back together with like this double glue. I don't know where it is right now, but we're just waiting for that to dry so we can put it back on. So this is the glue right here. There we go. So we put those on so the sun won't fade your off-road lights, so that's good. Dad washed his car too. Alright, so it's the next day, Sunday, the last day, and I put this wrap back with the clear tape on like all the sides, and I tried to plug in some of the holes, and it looks like it's holding. I'm just gonna put some tape right there, and then I'll try to put back the panel. But you gotta put the buttons back first, and then put it in like that. So yeah. Walmart, they got these really cool new tools, and I got 10 mils. I gotta protect these in my life, but now I have plenty. Good price. Yeah. Alright, so this is future me talking. This is like November, like the week before Thanksgiving. Reason why I didn't get a video posted out because, well, we didn't finish it, and plus getting the tow hitch bumper, I guess, I don't know what it's really called, is like really hard to do. And then also because we didn't finish the panel. But look at that sunset. Wow. So if you're gonna buy this kit off Amazon, you gotta be really kind of careful with them, because we broke so many of these cheap ones. This one's I think OEM, but yeah, just all these are broken. So we tried. We used all the best, all the OEM ones that were left, and then like one cheap one to finish the panel. So yeah, there you go. It's finally finished. Everything works. The handle. You're activating. You just have to pull farther because the thing that's holding like the wire right here, we had it like broke. So that was like one of the main causes. So we got like a new clip for that. And then the window already worked. So it's finally finished. And then the last thing we're gonna do in this video is the main thing, the hitch. And look at all that clearance we're gonna gain from that. I mean, that's like a lot. Yeah, and also weight reduction. So that's gonna be cool. My dad helped me get it off with the big impact, and it looks really sick. This is like a couple days later when I went home. So the new trim pieces, window pieces right here are gonna go on because these are, I don't know, you can tell like water's kind of starting to get in a little bit. Also, oh yeah, it's about to go off pretty bad. These are not the original ones. I think my dad said he had replaced them before, but yeah, it's time to go. But that'll be fun to do, and hopefully maybe we can do some other stuff. But yeah, looks super good. These off, and if you're doing this yourself, I'm gonna try to do a better tutorial because sometimes I say that. So sometimes they're super loose, you can just take them off like that. But sometimes yours might not be, so you might have to maybe roll down the window or something and try to pry it off with like a plastic thing. See how? Wow, that was the easiest come off ever. Oh, there's not even any clips anymore. Usually there's like clips or something. Well, my dad did this on his car too, but I guess there's not. Huh. Well, that one's done. Let's see if this one comes off easily. Oh, yep. Just like yesterday. Oh wait, not right there. Hold on. First, this one to get off, kind of just like wiggle it off and pull that way, and then I'm gonna get like a rag and clean this off so I can put them on better. And these are the new ones. If I didn't show you already, they came from Amazon. They're like 35 bucks, so that's cool. And then I'm not making any money from my account yet, so please subscribe. You know, do all the stuff YouTubers tell you. All right, cleaning it the best I could. Can't really get all of it off. I used to use like Simple Green or water, but yeah, looks better. Alright, so what I did is I put the old ones like this, and I'm gonna compare it to the new ones, make sure it's the right one. These ones are in really nice, like one piece. This thing broke like the second I opened it, so we're gonna have to glue that back on. That's the only thing. Looks pretty good. And this thing's just a little longer there, but that's probably fine. But yeah, now next side. These are like the worst ones. I mean, it's a big cracking right here. So hopefully these come off easier. I mean, oh yeah, they're, okay, well, I'll do off camera. That one off pretty good with no trouble at all, but this one is, yeah, it melted apparently. So I have to rip that off, and I'm using this snap-on flathead as a pry bar, but I'm trying not to scratch my paint. Yeah. Jeez, this is a pain in the ass to get off, because it's like the glue or something from like, I don't know. Ever put these on? It's just so melted. But yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what this one looks like now. Oh, the same as the old one. But damn, I'll have to. What I've been doing is I've just using the flathead as a pry bar, and it worked, luckily. But I'll have to do it again with this glue, because this is like, it's tough stuff. That one on, but just gotta get this one on, and I gotta sand part of this down. I already did with just whatever sandpaper I had, so yeah. Alright, I got it on. What I was doing wrong is that I didn't even have to sand it. I mean, it's okay, but I had to put it like through this hole right here, like on the track like that, and then, you know, put it like, you put this thing under, it's like right here, and then in. So yeah, so technically, I mean, yeah, we are finished, but My dad did this wrong, so I might take that off and put it under. But yeah, my dad helped me fix this one because remember it was like how it was like extended like that. So he helped me took it off because this thing's a pain to take off. And he also glued this for me with some black like silicone glue. So yeah, that'll hold on pretty good. Yeah, glad I have people help me. Guys, I'm still new to this, but yeah, it's turning out good. So the last thing I gotta do, well, I was gonna do in the video, was like cut off like certain pieces of the gauge pod so I can start working on this with the, not grinder, but I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I need like a white marker so I can cut off like the access pieces. But yeah, we're out of time, so. All right, so I got the gauge pod right here. And what I'm gonna do, because you know it goes right here, I'm going to put it like that. I'm gonna map it out with the Sharpie. Pretty much, I'm gonna like mark where I need to cut off the areas with the, not grinder, but I have something for it. But yeah, here, let's see if I can, you know, this gonna look sick when it's done. But yeah, I'll let you know when I found the parts you need to map off. If you get this universal one off of Amazon, it was like $15. Yeah. All right, so I marked off some of the edges that I'm gonna cut with the silver marker. So like about this big like chunk area, and then and then also these like edges, because there's edges on it for some reason. Then made this whole line right here, and just yeah, it's a lot of the edges and just like kind of like almost access, because this looks like 3D printed a little bit. I'm not sure, but I might think about painting it, but it's kind of hard to match this old tan interior color from the 90s. But yeah, see how it's like kind of effed up right there. Yeah. And so I seen the video of like the people who, like the company who makes these, the universal ones, and you're supposed to kind of like heat it up almost and like, well, take this plastic piece off and like put it on there and like kind of like almost melt it to it, but not like too much. But I don't really know if I want to do that, because if I take this thing off, it's one big piece. It goes right here. That means I have to take off this whole thing, and that's another hassle. But I mean, and I don't think I can cut this because I can't really even get my finger under it, and I don't want to mess up the other stuff that's behind it. But so yeah, that's what worries me. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. But for wiring, I'm probably gonna have to take this off anyway. So yeah. All right, it's currently Saturday, the next day. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be trimming off the access and stuff so we can, you know, start, well, putting this on. Well, I'm not gonna put it on yet because we have to do the wiring of the gauges. So what we're gonna need is a Dremel, which I'll get that soon. It's like somewhere over there. And then safety glasses, because plastic and stuff's gonna be coming off. Some sandpaper to smooth out the edges when you're done. I think that's about it. Yeah, and also so as you can see, I didn't really use the vice grip. I was just doing this. So I got a lot of the edge done right here and all around here. And then also smoothed it out a lot on these edges too. And I just use sandpaper to like just go back and forth on all these sides. And I slipped a little bit like right here, but it's not too bad. I mean, I'm debating about painting this, but I don't really have the paint, so it doesn't matter. I have a lot of stuff that's black in my car anyway, like interior pieces. So yeah, all right, let's see how this fits so far. I did this a couple times, but camera. Okay, so it's still hitting the glass a little bit, so I might have to do some more trimming there. And then, I don't know, it's hard to show on camera, but yeah, I'm still gonna do some trimming. All right, so I cut a lot more off here. And then also these corners pretty smoothed out, so it won't be hitting the glass. I mean, this one's the top one, so it doesn't really matter too much. And then more sanding on the lines I did, but it's almost done. I might have to do some more. I mean, I kind of get some scratches on there, but that's the other side, so you're not gonna really see it. But yeah, we're almost done with this. All right, so it's the next day, and this is what the progress looks like. So we're pretty much done. We're just gonna get some screws, and like I think these are like little like kind of like fastener things, because we're gonna have to go drill into the plastic. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna sell some parts. If anyone's interested, I'll put my email on screen for business purposes. So like I have a throttle body for like some Camis. It's on my offer up as well. Well, my dad's offer up. Also a brake rotor, just some parts I need to sell. And also shout out Prism Mike, because he's my favorite car YouTuber. So I got one of his banners. Rest in peace, Smokes. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's really sick. I'll put a link to his channel too, if you like drift cars and stuff like that. Here's Bailey. Hi, kitty. Come on, Chargers, lock in. Beat the Chiefs. Let's go. We beat the Chiefs. They're out. What do you think about that, Dad?
Chiefs are done.
Yeah. All right, so I was looking for some like kind of like tow hooks for my car, like just in case we get stuck. Found some of my old exhaust pieces. This thing's sick. And then this. Picked some up there, but anyway, found some plastic stuff. It's like stuff that Dad didn't put back on. He said when we moved. And also found this cool thing, auto accident kit. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna open that up and see what it's about. It's so old, but yeah. And I also found some cool tools my dad said to keep. Not that stuff, but like I think some tap and die stuff like that. Some impact sockets, Craftsman sockets, Allen wrenches, and brushes. Yeah, that too. Yeah, just look through my stuff, you know. But not all this is mine. All right, here's all the tools that I got. Also the auto accident kit. I mean, hey, you never know. I mean, some looks like interesting stuff. I'll open this up. Just like flashlight and some random stuff. So some of the stuff we got: impact sockets, regular sockets. I believe tap and die stuff. It's a little file. A Blue Point. I honestly don't know the name of the tool, but I know Blue Point's from Snap-on, so that's good. Some specialty Allen wrenches, some bits, and I believe this is stuff to get I don't remember, but I know this is for tap and die for sure. But yeah, it's a good haul. And also some more parts I gotta put back on. Maybe not necessarily, but I don't know. I think it's for like keep some stuff in. I don't know. But how we're gonna attach this is my dad's or one of us is gonna drill some holes right there to put the screws in. So you can put it right there. And then this is what it looks like in the last video. Just looks like kind of dirty right now because we're still prepping it. But yeah, you're not gonna see the scratches. It's gonna be this side. So yeah, that's good. All right, this is the next day, and my car battery was like dead because my dad when he was working on it, he left the door open. So it's done charging. It's unplugged, so I'm just gonna always take the first one right one off. There we go. And then we'll go put it away. But yeah, we got a lot to do. And also, I forgot to mention, I got a new spare tire because I did have one before in the back, but my dad took it off and it didn't wasn't the exact measurements. And this one's brand new. We got it. Surprisingly, we got it for free from his boss, so that's sick. And it's really brand new. I mean, look at that tread, and matches up pretty perfect, like pretty good. I mean, it obviously it's gonna be a little bigger because it's new tread, but that's sick. So all I need is a wheel for this, but so because I don't have another one, so I might have to buy one, or maybe there's one on the other old mild spare tire, but I think Dad said it wouldn't fit, but I don't know, we'll find that out. But
And I was like giving them my phone number. Now
oh,
they will
he was
not.
cool. Only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed, so please subscribe. Well, Christmas just came early because our neighbor Corey's he's like a race car driver, right? I'll probably show some images on the screen of his car. He just like really I think he does like time racing, and I don't remember, but he just gave us a free air compressor because he can't really take everything. He's getting like a place in New York that's like really nice, so he can't take any chemicals with him. So we got a whole bunch of Simple Green, more stuff, some spray paint. No, not that. I bought this. He gave us all of this sheet metal and just metal in general and some carbon for welding and stuff. So that'll be cool to look for too. I'm just so happy, bro. I'm kind of shaking, but yeah, and some other stuff. So dude, this is gonna be epic because he already has like a new bigger air compressor, but dude, this is gonna be epic. Also, he's giving us a whole bunch of like shelves and stuff. So we got this thing and some more in his garage. All right, we got more Simple Green spray paint, and we got a metal shelf. That's gonna be sick. And we have another bench we're gonna get, which is way bigger than this. There's like a vise and some. So when we use the air compressor, there's like a certain spot where you can put it, where you can't hear it, some sound ending and stuff. So that's gonna be fun to use. But yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of rearranging. But yeah. Jackpot, just give us all this W, bro. All right, we got the bench in here. Oh, this is where it's gonna go for now. And he just gave me so much carbon fiber. Oh my gosh. This car's about to get a whole lot lighter. And we got the metal thing in here.
Take a video.
And then we got, all the other stuff. So I can't wait to start fabricating stuff. So this bench is gonna go right here. We're just gonna have to move everything, but maybe not this weekend. So I got it in here with my dad and my brother, and my other brother Chase is not here. Anyway, all these other chemicals and stuff, and I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna let you know what I find. I already found some carbon fiber on the top, so add it to the collection. Man, dude, this is gonna be so fun. This thing is gonna get way better. Also, I got a whole bunch of wood because I'm pretty much a carpenter at heart. I love making stuff out of wood, like some cutting boards and stuff. I'll probably show something on screen, but yeah, it's gonna be so fun. All right, so we're not even halfway, and look at all this. Found some more carbon fiber, pretty thick piece of it, so and more. Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, man, these welds are good. Found some very thick, some heavy metal, all kinds of stuff. I don't think that's tungsten. No, tungsten's heavier, but some steel, aluminum, kinds of stuff. Some interesting brackets, kinds of metal. No, probably not all this I'll keep. Some of it I'll probably scrap, but some interesting stuff like this, like pretty useful. But it's gonna be, see if we can. Ooh, that's probably just pure steel. Kind of rusty though, but I have a grinder, so it's good. Well, it looks like some of this is OEM for his car, maybe. I don't know. This piece looks cool. It's almost flat. Found some other brackets that look like that are not even big. Some big pieces. I put like a lot of the heavier stuff right here. Yeah, looking good so far. And it's done. I sorted the whole bucket. We got a lot of the heavy stuff, interesting stuff right there. A lot of stuff I'm gonna scrap too, like probably those. What metal is this? Let me know in the comments below if you guys know, because I have no idea. Some more carbon fiber. Some heat shielding. This is interesting. Yeah, a lot more brackets and kinds of stuff. Oh, some threading, some threads. that'll be useful. I'm definitely keeping all those. Some hardware, whatever those are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Man, I just can't believe it. Christmas came early. As I was moving all this stuff out, so I could fit this behemoth, I found Dad's camera, and I was looking for it for a while. It was in this blue bin. Look at this. This thing's old. Hopefully I can get some shots on it. Hopefully everything's in there. Okay, the battery's there. Charger. Yeah, this is sick. Hopefully it'll look cool. Dad Lord goes hard, bro. He was a mountain bike racer a long time ago. He has a lot more than that. Trust me. Alright, so I went through it a lot. And there's a lot of stuff I got rid of. Which I'll probably get rid of more, but I don't want to get rid of too much. And also, he gave us grips, you know, some for wood. When you're gluing wood, that's what you most primarily use them, but you can use it for all kinds of stuff. Holding down metal, wood. Yeah, I need some of these because I only had like a cheap Harbor Freight one that was like super small, so that's gonna be nice. I'll probably put these in my room and then keep these in long ones in here because I don't want to lose them. But yeah, and then did I already show you like? Okay. All right, me and Dad moved everything so far, so spare tire's going right here. It's good, Dad. Hope it's not copyright. Yeah. So we pretty much finished.
We're just not done.
Well, we're not done. Yeah, obviously I gotta sort this. Well, did a little bit, but it's just temporary. So can't believe we scored, right, Dad?
We scored.
Yeah. Yeah, scored it for free.
The pressure's in here.
Yeah. Watch some football. Finally finished the thing. That's This is what I bought from Walmart for $20. Cause I always wanted like a die-cast car of one of these that wasn't Hot Wheel, because it's my favorite car. For one, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some more organizing in the garage of the metal, and see you next day. Light work game. Hydrogen bomb for his coffee baby. W game. Alright, so I finished organizing all the camping stuff and other things for now. So it looks pretty good. What do you think about it, Dad?
Let's go Chargers.
Yeah, big win. Sorry this video kind of got off the rails. I mean, I wasn't even expecting it to, but Christmas came early, so that's good. Oh, the next video, I'm pretty sure will be the Christmas special, which, you know, Christmas. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, and new stuff coming soon.